I was so wrong. I didn't realize that I should also read the part in Shadrack Sibiya's court filing documents where where he speaks about his office. I was so wrong. I thought that would bore you, those details. So I left it out in my previous video, but according to the comment section, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. He actually addresses the 121 dockets that Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi in his tiny little corner of KZN. Shout out to KZN. Let me know in the comment section if you're in KZN. That the Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi literally said that he took the dockets and he archived them. But, okay, Lieutenant General Sibiya, Shadrack Sibiya, does tell the same story, but it's very different. I mean, it is true when they say there can never be peace between a policeman and a criminal, because how do we know which version to follow? I have an idea. The one who reported it first, until the other one has to chase the truth and discredit the version that was out there first. But we are not there. Let me go ahead and read to you what he said, and possibly the reason, according to you guys in the comment section, why he wants to return to the comment section. Did I say to the comment section? You see, my mind is spinning ahead because there's a comment I want to read out loud to you guys. But it's literally what I should have said is why he wants to return to his office. Now, speaking of a comment that I want to read to you guys, listen, I saw this comment. It says, somebody said something about you milking the Mkhwanazi story. Tell them we are here for the milk and we are not lactose intolerant. In fact, we brought the cookies. Ooh! If they don't like milk, they must digress. If you know what I mean. Wait, I need to know. Okay, I don't know I don't know about this story about me milking um Mkhwanazi's press. How can I not milk the press brief? Wait till you see how I milk Malifi's bail application today. But I'm gonna milk that on my other channel. Okay, so make sure you're following me on gnu.unfiltered. Unfiltered. Shameless plug to my other channel as well. Okay, because there's just way too many mgulagatu's, okay, for one channel. We've got to split it up just so that the YouTube doesn't get confused. What is going on? Who is she talking about? Where are they now? Dun dunnies. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video about Shadrack Sibiya. I went from not wanting to do any videos about Shadrack Sibiya to realizing whoa. There's something here, okay? We have to break it down. And why? Why? Because okay, I'll say it out loud. The concerns of the people. Constantly, almost every day, I get the comment, why was he at the Kelly Kumalo house that day? Why was he at the Kelly Kumalo house that day? Man, Advocate Ngomezulu would have called him to the stand. He would have. But as things turned out, he is late, and I don't know if the rest of the defense are going to call him. But guess what? Speaking of the defense, tomorrow is tomorrow o'clock, okay? Let me know if you'll be watching live as the court resumes and possibly Section 174 application is placed in front of Judge Rata. But I digress. Let's get back into this. Let me read to you the part about the 121 dockets that I thought would bore you, but let's get into it. Someone also said, say Masimola one more time. And I blame Paul O'Sullivan for this. Mansamola! But let's get into this. Let's get into it. So this is what is in the court filings. At the press conference, Mkhwanazi charged that the task team had been disbanded after a group of KwaZulu-Natal officers were sent to Gauteng to assist in the investigations into the April 2024 assassination of the Vaal engineer Ahmad Swat and linked the weapons used in the murder to a sting of other high-profile crimes. Malifi, DJ somebody, and. No, not Malifi. Well, Malifi being in court today, but we'll talk about that in a separate video, okay? Also, it is alleged, he said, 121 dockets were subsequently taken away from the team at the direction of Sibiya, acting on the instruction of the Minister of Police and without the National Commissioner or Umkhwanazi's authority. He further said the docket had been sitting idle at the head office since then, and that Sibiya withdrew all these dockets and they were sitting in an archive in his office in Pretoria. Could this be the reason why he desperately wants to get back to work? Because, hello, he is on a special leave of absence. He might call it disguised as a suspension, but at the end of the day, he is fully paid. Okay, he is fully paid. So Sibiya, in his court papers, however, sought to correct Umkhwanazi's version, because we all know it's very, very important for the right version to be out on these streets. He put up a letter. He said, Mchunu wrote to Masemola on the 31st of December 2024, saying, my observation in this regard is that further assistance of this team is no longer required, nor is it adding any value to policing in South Africa. Come on now, Mchunu, what's the real reason you wrote that? Anyway, let's continue. I further direct that the political killings task team be disbanded immediately. The minister further requested a preliminary report. Sibiya said he received an email from the National Commissioner's office 3 days later to communicate the deactivation to the team and submit a close-up report. He subsequently wrote to Crime Intelligence boss Major General Dumisani Khumalo, who was last month arrested in connection with alleged unlawful senior appointments. Remember the BMW brigadier? Yes. And stressed that he indicated comprehensive handover protocols were to be established. Let's get into those infamous or famous dockets, shall we? The 121 dockets. Sibiya said that he was not in attendance when the dockets were ultimately handed over, and that there were subsequent attempts to transfer the dockets to the KwaZulu-Natal murder and robbery units, but that Umkhwanazi refused. Masemola's office then tasked Sibiya's team with taking on the cases, he said. He also said, however, that they had not been given any funding and insisted it was unreasonable to expect them to wrap up that many cases in 3 months. I was not involved in any of the decisions that have impacted my department's inability to do the work, which I am accused of hindering, he said. Okay, so, sounds pretty simple to me. He's saying, listen, the dockets are in my office because Umkhwanazi refused to take them back. But then the question is, if we think like Umkhwanazi in his combat uniform, why would he refuse to take back the dockets? That's the smoking gun right there. What is it? We've got to think like Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi. There's got to be a reason he refused. And since he refused, they decided, you know what? Okay, Sibiya and your team, you figure it out. You keep them. But in 3 months, you must be done with all these 121 dockets, finish investigating them. We know from the Senator Mayweather trial, that timeline is very, very short. Very, very short in SAP's investigating world. But, so he doesn't deny having the dockets. So Lieutenant General Umkhwanazi is right or correct that the dockets are archived in his office. Did Lieutenant General Umkhwanazi set up Shadrack Sibiya so that he refuses the dockets and says, you've got the dockets in your office, and then when he does the press briefing, it's like, voila! You surely do have the dockets. He admits it here in court dockets. You know that when you submit anything to the court, it's under an affidavit and you've taken an oath. So he acknowledges the dockets. Let's continue on. This is actually very interesting. Thanks, guys, for making me come back to read this. While we're in the business of milking NHLANHLA MKHWANAZI's press briefing, I might as well go into the part where Shadrack Sibiya also talks about Vusimuzi cat Matlala. Okay, during this press briefing, Mkhwanazi also linked Sibiya to the likes of power broker Brown Mokgotsi and attempted murder accused businessman Vusimuzi Kat Matlala via the communication he said were recovered from the latter's cell phone, so from Vusi's cell phone. The claim that I am associated with persons under investigation and that this alleged necessary means and that this allegation necessarily means I am of dubious character, smacks of dishonesty, is false, irrational, and wholly unsubstantiated, he said. There is no evidence of such association as none exists. There is also no basis for the assertion that the alleged association has elements of dishonesty. I have never been dishonest to my employer. Listen, if there's one thing about Shadrack Sibiya, he loves SAPs. That is crystal clear. Now, remember, mark your calendars, 26th of August 2025, where the court will hear if he can go back to his office. Now the question becomes, when did courts start to be a part of human resources issues? Do you know what I mean? Well, we'll hear it from the court itself if they actually have jurisdiction on if Masemola is correct in no, it's not a suspension, in putting Shadrack Sibiya on a special leave of absence, or can the court authorize him to go back to the office just like the other magistrate that Mkhwanazi highlighted? You see, it's Ganingi, okay? Everything intertwines. Somebody wrote in the comment section, man, there's so many owners that just keep coming out. I don't know owners of what, but let me know what kind of owners this person was referring to in the comment section down below. This video has come to the end. I hope you enjoyed me milking this version of this court documents, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What's in the office that he must absolutely get back to? If you were on a paid leave of absence, would you be going to court to say, no. I know I'm paid, but I want to go back to court because I want to go back to the office because I'm missing my benefits. I don't have a driver anymore. Do you know how hard it is to drive on these streets all on your own? My family, we don't have protection. Yes, I know, I'm a policeman. And yes, the president said, policemen are well skilled to protect themselves. What's the big deal? But let me end this video right here. And of course, I'm going to do a Malifi video for you because, hello, Kenny Kunene was found in his house. Malcolm X came forward all on his own. Are these the owners that are just coming out? You let me know in the comment section down below. But that is it from me today. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I absolutely enjoy seeing those comments. Drop them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. It helps the channel grow and is taking us further on our journey as we're on the road to 70K subscribers. That's it. Bye, guys.